Just doing a little impromptu protest here in front of the Gazette. I'm protesting against the fact that Sue Montgomery, the Gazette's justice reporter, has never reported the fact that the Unitarian Universalist Association of Congregations is falsely accusing the archaic crime of blasphemous libel in an effort to cover up and deny pedophilia and rape committed by Unitarian Universalist ministers. That might have something to do with the fact that Sue Montgomery is a Montreal Unitarian Universalist who doesn't want her religious community's dirty laundry to be aired in public. So at the moment, I'm not saying much more than that Sue Montgomery never reported that children had been raped by Unitarian Universalist ministers, and that the Unitarian Universalist Association had me served with an arrogant and aggressive cease and desist demand letter, falsely accusing me of the criminal act of blasphemous libel in an effort to force me into removing blog posts about convicted pedophiles and rapists. It was just a very impromptu, short protest, and picket signs are entirely truthful. Oh, I should mention, I almost forgot, Sue Montgomery has had me served with another cease and desist demand letter. This one from media lawyer Marc-Andre for allegedly libeling her by saying what I'm saying right now. She's pretending that there's no basis in fact from what I'm saying here, pretending that my statements about her are defamatory and libelous. This is absolutely not true. I responded to Marc-Andre's cease and desist demand letter by defending, that my statements are very, very truthful. They have evidence supporting them. There's nothing libelous or defamatory about them. And I actually kindly offered to forgive Sue Montgomery and Marc-Andre for having me served with this cease and desist demand letter if they acknowledge the truth and withdraw their false accusations and apologize for bringing that false accusation against me, and also if Sue, acknowledges her own past failure to report this story about an egregious misuse and abuse of Canada's blasphemy law in an effort to cover up and hide the fact that preteen children have in fact been raped by Unitarian Universalist ministers, to say nothing of Unitarian Universalist Sunday school teachers and lay people, etc. And the UUA, the Unitarian Universalist Association in Boston, has falsely accused me of blasphemous libel for basically telling the truth about these pedophiles and rapists. That's it for now. They got married in another honeymoon.
They really sat down and thought about it all?
I can walk on the sidewalk, right? I can walk on the sidewalk and picket signs. What?
Ahí le pongo la aspiradora.
¿Y esta máquina es de él?
all right.
Well, that's it for this clip, keeping it under 6 minutes. And I actually hadn't intended to do that little, walking back and forth with picket signs, but since I was sort of being asked to disperse, I decided to make it clear that I do have a right to be in front of the building. On that note, we're going to wrap up this little impromptu mini protest in front of the editorial offices of the Montreal Gazette against the fact that not only Sue Montgomery herself, but the Gazette as a newspaper, in other words, other Gazette news editors and reporters have, they're very well aware of this issue, and it has never been reported in the Gazette. I think it's got a lot to do with the fact that not only Sue Montgomery, but Mark Abley and other Gazette employees or former Gazette employees are members of the Unitarian Church of Montreal. That's it for now.